Students, today's one new chapter. As you know, in last class we have finished your third chapter, separation techniques. So today's one new chapter, chapter number 4, matter. Open your book, page number 54. So matter, this word normally where every time maybe we are using this matter, using this word matter, sometimes in audio language, sometimes in English language, other languages also. So matter. So what is matter? If we see our surrounding, everywhere there are different material, tables, chairs, everything what we can see, that is materials. Some materials found in nature, that is naturally occurring materials, like fruits, vegetables, are naturally tree, that are naturally occurring materials, because that are found in nature. Those materials are found in nature are called naturally occurring materials, and the objects which is made by man, which is not found in nature but man make that, it is the materials which made by man, not found in nature, is called man-made material. Man-made material, that means made by man. Naturally occurring materials means found in nature. Only the difference is like this. Okay, students? So, as I have told to you, fruits and milk, they are naturally occur in nature. That's why those are naturally occurring materials. And some materials are given in your book: chair, wood, bucket, pan, can, fork and knife, vase, kettle, jug. These all are different materials. These are made by man, so these are man-made materials, students. So, as I have told to you, different materials in our surrounding. So these materials are made up of matter. So materials is there, and these materials, the materials are made up of matter. That means what? That means the matter is there, what we can see, hear, taste, smell or touch. We can touch that matter, we can smell that matter, if that is fruits, flowers, then we can touch that matter. Then taste also, we know different foods, we can see, we can hear. So these are the properties we can see. But air we can't see, we can feel only. So we can say matter is that anything which occupies some space and has some mass. Mass means, we can say, the quantity. We have some mass, everything has some quantity. This amount of quantity of sugar we need, we can say like that, no? So matter is that which anything which occupies some space and has mass. So the properties of matter. Properties of matter is matter has mass and occupies space. These are two basic properties of matter, and these properties define a matter. The first one, mass. So what is mass? The mass of an object is always the same. This is normally we can say the quantity of matter contained in a body is the mass of that body. And if there is mass, we are saying in our mind normally one word is came that is coming, that is weight. Weight is also same thing we can say, but for science students, that means as we are studying something which is present in science, which is related to science, we have to know what's the difference between mass and weight. Quantity of matter, when we have gone to we are going to a shop and we are buying something, then we first measure the quantity. That means shopkeeper measure the quantity and gives us that matter, that materials. So what is the difference between mass and weight? Mass is the quantity of matter of an object, whereas weight is also related to mass, which is same thing, but weight is measure of Earth's pull of gravity on an object. That means weight is also similar to mass, but there is a word which is related to it, that is Earth's pull of gravity. Gravitational force, gravity is there, we know. Gravity, everything what we have now, that is related to gravity. If we throw a ball, that is automatic again comes to the ground. That is a properties, that is everywhere that is happened, that is Earth's pull of gravity. Okay students, so this Earth's pull of gravity is the, we can measure weight. It helps us to measure weight. So how it is different, now we are going to discuss. And this weight, no, that is different in different planet, because Earth's pull of gravity we are saying here, because we are in Earth. If we are on Jupiter, that is also a planet, we know, that is different. On Moon also that is different. The mass of that object is same at everywhere, but weight is different, because weight not only measures the quantity of matter, but also it measures the Earth's pull of gravity in total. So how it is different, now we are going to discuss. So in the page number 55 there is written differences between mass and weight. There is given a table. So first one, mass is a measure of the quantity of matter contained in a body. As I have told to you, mass measures the quantity, how much amount of matter, how much quantity of matter that body contains, whereas weight is the force with which the earth attracts a body. That means how much amount of force is needed by which earth attracts that body. If we try to pull something, we have to provide force, then only we can pull that one. So we need force. Like that, earth also attracts a body, that is by the help of force, and that force is the weight. To attract body, that means quantity of matter of that body, because every body contains some mass. So mass also we have to earth attracts that body, that means the earth also attracts that amount of quantity of matter of that body also. Okay, so how it is different, how we can measure mass, that is beam balance is used to measure mass. Beam balance means This is beam balance, students. This is in shopkeeper also, in shops, different shops, in vegetables markets, we have seen this type of instrument. This is beam balance, and by this we can measure mass only. Whereas weight we can measure by the help of spring balance. Spring balance means this is spring balance, and here we can take a body, any matter, any material, and we can measure the weight. As the body attracted towards the earth, so we can measure by the help of spring balance the weight of that body, students. SI unit help us to know in a definite amount, in a definite unit, to define how much amount. So for mass, kilogram is the unit we used, whereas for weight, Newton is the unit. And mass is always constant for a body, that means that remains same. It doesn't change from place to place, it always remains same. Whereas weight of a body changes from place to place because so students, weight of a body changes from place to place because the gravity is different at different places. So in this way we can differentiate the mass and weight, students. So thank you so much.